Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our pitch. This is our assessment 3. My name is Mansib Ahmed.
My name's Eric.
Hi everyone, my name is Krish.
And I'm Saeed.
So here we have a problem. How might we improve the accessibility and clarity of OHC information for non-English speaking international students to ensure they understand and use their health insurance effectively? Here we have an international student and our user persona. We have a short story of Lynn. Lynn stood nervously in a crowded waiting room of a clinic in Melbourne. Her chest tightened as she approached the receptionist's desk. "I have an appointment," she said slowly, trying her best to sound clear. The receptionist spoke quickly in English, the words blending into each other. Lynn caught only fragments, like ID, insurance, sign here. Panic flickered in her eyes as she fumbled for her OSHC card. Unsure what was being asked, the receptionist, noticing her confusion, repeated her instructions just as fast as before. Lynn nodded in embarrassment. She wished the forms were in Vietnamese and that there was a translator nearby. She felt lost, uncertain if she was signing for the right papers or if her coverage was insufficient. But she managed with a polite smile, determined to figure out somehow, even if it meant navigating each confusing words alone. Moving on to the next topic.
Imagine you're a new international student arriving in Australia. You're navigating a new culture, a new language, and then comes health insurance. Complex, overwhelming, and riddled with terms that don't translate well. Now picture a solution that eliminates this barrier entirely. That solution is multilingual interactive orientation resources, a platform designed to simplify overseas student health cover by offering guidance in the student's native language, all through a user-friendly interface. Our proposed solution is a text-based messaging app that international students can interact with in their own language. This app provides instant, clear answers about their OSHC coverage, anything from emergency contacts to how to file a claim, by simply asking a question. Imagine having a virtual assistant that speaks your language, guiding you every step of the way. The platform engages users through intuitive menus and links that leads them through healthcare services. No more stress over language barriers or unclear terms. Everything they need is right at their fingertips, tailored specifically to their needs. This approach is not just about solving a solution. It's about empowering students with the confidence to navigate an unfamiliar system. Think about it. How many times have you felt lost in a new environment? This app transforms those feelings of uncertainty into a sense of security by reducing the misunderstandings and frustrations. It enhances the student experience, making healthcare a resource they can use, not just a box they check. Additionally, the app is designed to be accessible and user-friendly, integrating seamlessly into the digital behaviors that students already rely on. The platform can also provide reminders for important health tasks like booking check-ins or renewing prescriptions, ensuring that students stay proactive about their health. But the benefits extend beyond just individual users. By creating a support system that is inclusive and accessible, MediBank can foster a sense of community among international students, enhancing their overall experience in Australia. This not only strengthens student satisfaction, but also elevates MediBank's reputation as a leader in innovation health solutions, tailored for diverse needs. The Multi-Interactive Orientation Resources app is more than just a tool. It's a lifeline for international students. It addresses a critical need, fosters empowerment, and enhances the overall experience of navigating healthcare in a new country. By investing in this solution, MediBank positions itself not just as a service provider, but as a partner in the student's health journey, setting the stage for a successful and fulfilling time in Australia. Next, Krish will explain the proposed solution and justify why. You're muted.
You're muted, Krish.
Now, let's explore why multilingual interactive orientation resources is the perfect solution for MediBank. We have evaluated this platform using key frameworks to ensure it's desirable, viable, and feasible, and the results speak for themselves. First, desirability. International students struggle with healthcare information due to language barriers, a problem our research confirms over and over. With a platform, they can access OSXC in their native language, solving not just a problem but empowering students to take charge of their health. The empathy behind this solution makes it deeply desirable. Students want this, and Medibank has the opportunity to meet this demand in a way that no one else is doing. Next, let's talk about its impact and effort. This is high impact, low effort solution. The technology already exists, chatbots, language processing systems, and it can be easily integrated into Medibank digital ecosystem. The result, higher user engagement, fewer customer queries, and more satisfied students. This isn't just a short-term fix. It creates lasting benefits for both the students and Medibank reputation. Viability. Absolutely. The solution aligns with Medibank goals of customer retention and acquisition. By making OSHC easier to navigate, students are more likely to have positive experiences, share those experiences, and become loyal customers. We have run the numbers, and the return on investment is clear. More satisfied students equal long term clients and reduced operational cost. And it's feasible too. The technology needed is straightforward, and our usability tests show that students can navigate the app seamlessly. It's ready to launch. Medibank can implement this with minimal technical lift and within a standard of development cycle. Finally, stakeholder responsibility. Medibank is in a unique position to lead. By providing the solution, you strengthen ties with international students, universities, and the broader healthcare system. It also demonstrates Medibank commitment to inclusivity and corporate social responsibility. And don't worry, we have accounted for IP law and data privacy, ensuring students with international standards while safeguarding students' health data. In summary, multilingual interactive orientation resources is a desirable, viable, and feasible solution. It doesn't just solve the problem, it positions Medibank as a leader in innovation, customer care, and ethical responsibility. Together, we can transform the international students' experience and make healthcare more accessible for all. Now, I would like to pass my word to Saeed for explaining further.
Thank you, Krish. So I'll be talking about our prototype, which is the multilingual interactive orientation resource. So this is basically designed for the non-English speaking students. It is because then they will be more likely to engage with the health insurance information when presented in their own native language. So as we can see, after choosing the specific language, then the students can click on the prompts accordingly to get the answers to their respective queries. This would help them get all the access to the information they need in order to fully utilize their overseas student health cover. So now moving on to our next topic. Uh, in order to test our prototype, we believe that the non-English speaking students will find it easier to navigate their healthcare information when it is provided to an interactive digital platform in their native language. So in order to test the hypothesis, we will be conducting a structured usability test with international students who will interact with a prototype by performing certain tasks like finding health coverage details, identifying emergency contacts, and accessing healthcare guidance. So in order to measure the success of the prototype, we'll be using various performance indicators, like the average time taken by users to complete the tasks, the proportion of users navigating the platform without external support, and so on. The criteria we have set for success are such that if 80% or more of the participants are satisfied and can effectively complete the tasks without any problem, then the test can be deemed as successful. So after testing our prototype over a pool of international students, we have come to the conclusion that 93% of the students were satisfied with our prototype, while 5% have given neutral response, and 3% are dissatisfied. So now moving on to our Gantt chart, in order for MediBank to successfully implement the multilingual interactive orientation resource, they'll need to conduct surveys and focus groups with international students to identify the key language and content needs in the planning phase. Then moving on in the content development stage, they'll need to develop relevant content for the international student and use reliable translation software to ensure the accuracy and cultural appropriateness of their software. In the third stage, they will need to develop an interactive platform that is accessible and user-friendly for international students by incorporating videos, animations, and quizzes to make the resource engaging and informative. In the testing phase, they need to launch a pilot version of the resources with a small group of international students and gather feedback and make the necessary adjustments based on their feedback to improve the quality and the effectiveness of the resource. Finally, they would need to roll out the complete version of the interactive orientation resource to all the incoming international students and conduct training sessions to familiarize the students on how to use the resources effectively. Lastly, in order for further improvement, they need to continuously monitor the usage and effectiveness of the resources and collect feedback regularly to make the iterative improvements. The entire project could be ideally completed in a year or even in like 8 months, depending on the resources availability and the complexity of the content and tech requirements. That'll be all from me. Mansib will be taking it from here. Thank you.
There. So our call to action: with this approach, we can empower non-English speaking international students to confidently navigate their health coverage journey in Australia. Let's make healthcare truly accessible by breaking down language barriers and supporting the students in their quest for better health and well-being. Now it's the time to act. By investing in this solution, we can immediately improve student experience, foster a sense of community, and strengthen our commitment to inclusivity. Join us in making healthcare not just a service, but a supportive partner in every student's journey. This was all from us. Thank you so much.